Welcome back to Workplace Q&A, the series where I answer your questions about careers, management, leadership, human resources, and the real situations people face in today's workplace. The names and locations in these stories have been changed, but the workplace lessons they're based on are real. My goal is to help you become a better employer, a better manager, and a better leader by learning from situations that happen in workplaces every day. So let's get to today's question. The question is from Ronald in Porterville, California. Todd, I'm currently a customer service manager for a small company out here in Porterville, California. My boss is the sales manager, but his wife works directly underneath me. The problem is, she constantly wants special treatment that the other employees don't get. She wants to leave early, run personal errands during the workday, come and go whenever it's convenient for her, and generally expects privileges that nobody else receives. I'm afraid to tell her no, because she's married to my boss, and I'm worried there could be retaliation against me if I don't give her what she wants. At the same time, I can already see it creating resentment among the rest of my team. They're starting to notice that one employee gets different rules than everyone else, and I'm worried it's going to hurt morale. Todd, what would you do if you were in my position? Wow, okay, that's a great email. Ronald, thanks so much for writing in, because this is actually a situation that more managers face than people realize. The first thing I would tell you is this. Employees notice everything. They notice who gets promoted. They notice who gets away with coming in late. They notice who leaves early. And they definitely notice when one employee is treated differently because of a personal relationship with management. Whether that's fair or not, perception becomes reality inside the workplace. Now, I also understand your position. You're caught in the middle. On one side is your boss. On the other side is the rest of your team. No matter what you do, someone could end up unhappy. If I were in your shoes, I would avoid making this personal. Instead, I'd have a professional conversation with my supervisor. I simply explain that the different treatment is beginning to affect morale and ask for clarification on what the expectations are moving forward. That way, you're not accusing anyone, you're asking for direction. If your boss wants exceptions made, then those exceptions should come from your boss, not from you quietly making decisions that everyone else sees. The other thing I remind you about is that consistency is one of the most important qualities of good leadership. Employees don't expect perfection, but they do expect fairness. When rules only apply to certain people, trust starts disappearing. Once employees believe favoritism exists, it becomes much harder to rebuild morale. Finally, Ronald, don't let fear keep you from being professional. You can have difficult conversations without being confrontational. Be respectful, be factual, focus on how the situation affects the team, not on the individual. That's the approach I'd recommend. Ronald, thank you again for your question. If you have a workplace question you'd like me to answer on a future episode of Workplace Q&A, email me at jobsearchrealityseries@gmail.com. I'm Todd Brooks, and if you enjoy workplace stories, management lessons, leadership discussions, and career advice, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time on Workplace Q&A. Have a great day.